Today we are going to New York, and as I can see, it is like 5:50 in the morning. We got up like 30 minutes ago, and in about 10 minutes we're gonna call an Uber so we can get to the airport. We're taking a Southwest flight. It's gonna take us about 5 hours. It's flying us all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and then we take a rental car and meet up with my grandparents who are also coming. We drive up to New York. We're gonna see Times Square and then go to the hotel and stuff. So I'll see you when we get the Uber. Here we are in the Uber, heading to the airport. We're getting on the plane right now. Woo!
So when we get in there?
Here's some video of our plane taking off. Now the flight pattern goes over Point Loma and then circles back. But well, since it does that, I zoomed in on Dana right there. And Silvergate. Just shows how small Point Loma is. Here we are landing in Newark, New Jersey, and we are going to take a shuttle to New York City. I had to wait for an hour for my grandparents. Here we are in the shuttle, heading to our hotel. Here's some common New York traffic. Here's some footage of the shuttle going through the Lincoln Tunnel right before we get into Manhattan. And we are finally out. Oh yeah, Madison Square Garden that way. The Empire State Building from our room.
King Kong.
So today we are going to the Met, and well, I'll cut to video of me in the Uber. We had breakfast here and it was very good. Here's the outside of the Met. This is a picture of a temple that was actually from Egypt moved into the building. Here is a large statue of a Buddhist god. Here's the creature of Babylon that was at the gate of Ishtar. And just your typical mummy. Every museum has to have one. Today, we are going to Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, the One World Trade Center. We're going to see Oculus and the Brooklyn Bridge, and go on the subway. So now I'm going to cut to footage of me on the subway. We are taking the subway to Battery Park, which is where we will get on our boat to get to Liberty Island and see Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Here's our boat called Miss Ellis Island.
Attention please, we are now approaching a dockside landing.
It was very windy this day, and a lot of these clips are going to have some windy audio. walking over to the place where we're gonna have lunch, which is where they planned the Boston Tea Party. Right here. The upper floor has a museum of the living quarters of the man who owned this tavern. This fire station was the first to respond to the 9/11 attacks, because World Trade Center is right here. Here's the 9/11 memorial, and there's Oculus, which is the new train station. A view of Manhattan from the One World Trade Center. Very crazy on how many buildings there are in Manhattan. Here is the Oculus station. All the light is natural lighting from this top of the roof. Here we are on the Brooklyn Bridge. There's the Natural History Museum in New York. Here's some dinosaurs. There was also some pretty cool artifacts. This big omelet head. This crazy looking horse dude. A elephant seal breathing deeply as he's meditating. Okay, maybe not. Here's a giant actual size model of a blue whale that they have. After the museum, we had to go to JFK to get a rental car and drive upstate. Here is a time lapse of I think they call it like a sky train to JFK so we can get our rental car because it's at the airport. We got a minivan. We are driving upstate to go check out the headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses since I am one of them. This is where we pack our publications and send them across the world to teach people about the Bible. Here is the outside of headquarters. After the 3 days we spent upstate, we drove back to Newark so we can fly back home. Here we are landing from a very successful trip. All in all, I thought this was a very great trip and nothing bad happened. And this will be the conclusion of my DIY project.